Epilogue. Alicia. That was a red-haired Alicia with the scars and the missing eye. Interesting, and the burns and the not the lack of ability to talk. It's like a mix of the Alicia from before, the white-haired one with Maelle. Okay. So we're in the manor, obviously. So this is the manor. I believe this is the room that we found Maelle in with Gustav. As soon as we get out here, we will know. Yes, it is.
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
In Renoir's atelier. What's this? Damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the damage, and Clair can repaint the walls, but it will never be the same. So, and then out the window you saw the actual... I guess, can we go back in? The Eiffel Tower, and it's not bent like it is in Lumiere. And crooked. Okay. So there's a fire that happened, and as we know, I think the Paintress even said something about it in our fight. About Verso. So that's must who I think she said something about your face is healed. Did I dream the fire? So maybe something. Again, I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here. Is there anything we can do down here? Any of these paintings or anything? None of the doors are open anymore. Unfortunate for us. Okay. Go this way then? Nope. More blocked off stuff. Alrighty then.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Alright, quit dawdling, she says. Oh, what's this? Clair's harp and Maman's piano. Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss all the silly songs you wrote for me. She can still play though. What does that say on there? Plytheo? Interesting. Oh, look over here. Noko and Minoko the Third. They seem so peaceful by the fire. Okay. So dogs named Noko and Minoko. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, well, let's go to Renoir's atelier. I don't know what an atelier is. Atelier or whatever. Oh, hey, look.
Finally. Our little shadow is awake.
Okay, she had like paint all over her eyes, so this is definitely Renoir. And that must be... So it's mom and dad, and Clay is a sister, obviously, and then Verso, brother. So this must be Aline and Renoir, right in front of this canvas. Okay, Well, maybe Clea will give us... She is tall, goddamn. Maybe she'll give us some answers to something.
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas.
Okay.
He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
Okay. I'm worried they've been in the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Okay. So they can go in a painting. And Renoir is there, and so is their mom. So Aline. Okay, did you see Verso?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that.
Again, sorry for the Wi-Fi connection loss. Okay. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that. So that's why Verso himself said Verso's dead. So you're not my Verso. I know that I'm not a child.
Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either.
You're not grown either.
Too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
Okay. Continue. Alright, can you help Maman?
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities.
Painter's Council. She failed her responsibilities.
I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
Oh, Verso died. Okay, so their brother in here died. Okay. Can you help Papa?
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
Okay, she who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations. With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
Okay, so fake family. Okay.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone. Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
Conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive. I want to help.
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability.
Damn.
The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
Can't promise I'll make the same choice Verso made.
Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that.
Okay, so that's the fire. The damn fool, okay. That's the fire. Verso died in the fire, and then Alicia got all burned up, but Verso saved her and died himself.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not.
Okay, so Clair is fighting a war against the writers. It seems that all of them are as painters, because they're all painters. And they're fighting a war against the writers. And the writers somehow tried to kill Verso, or tried to kill Alicia, and Verso saved her, but died himself.
Can you handle that?
And then Aline and Renoir are in this painting.
Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life.
Yep, cost Verso his life. Damn.
Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Repaint your throat while you're in there. Damn, I don't think you can do that.
Lest you forget. Good. And repaint your...
Okay, so we can just continuously have those conversations. These paintings are pretty cool. Fire, is that Verso in the fire, or is it just a person in fire? Damn. That's crazy. And that's Cyrene, 100%. I don't know what that is. That looks like the Visages, the Mask Keeper. Damn. Alright, well. There's Aline and Renoir at this painting. It says they're in the painting. So, that must be, she must have been coming out. That's why she had her things, like it was all over her eyes too. The paint looking stuff. Well, Verso's childhood canvas where we used to play. Where he painted Esquier and Minoko. And where Maman and Papa now fight. Claire's right, it's my fault, I should help fix this. And I do want to fix this, if I can, Verso would have. It would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain, without my face being that. Not that that's the reason to do this, no, it's the right thing to do after everything I've caused. Okay, so you can enter the canvas. Okay, so Verso painted this painting, because these painters can do paintings. And when Verso died, Aline, the mom, was grief-stricken, went in there, and refuses to come out, and now Renoir is trying to get her out. Okay. So that's some answers. They're in there, in this painting, so by the way, that means this whole world is just a painted world of nothingness. It's no more than a video game. It's no more than, like, so Lune, Gustav, all these people... And then it also said Renoir is killing the oldest creations, and I think that's the countdown, right? It started at 100 or whatever it started at, and now he's killing the oldest people to make sure that Aline doesn't get chroma, because when people Gommage, they don't get chroma, I think. Their chroma doesn't return to them, I think. Maybe that part's wrong, but then there's also they don't get the chroma like the expeditioners who were killed by the Nevrons, which is what I think Clair said she made the Nevrons. And then she doesn't get the chroma when they die. So maybe Gommaging people does give them the chroma, or she does get the chroma from people Gommaging, but then why would he want to Gommage them? I mean, he's just taking them out, I guess. I don't know. That part is kind of gray to me. But anyway, let's enter the canvas. It's starting to make sense that we're all just in this painted world and nothing is real and nothing matters, because it's not a real world. It's just a world that someone painted.
To the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen.
Okay, so we're hiding the canvas, so she can't return.
She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting. See? That wasn't so hard. Wait. That's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
Epilogue Alicia. I'm still confused. I have more answers, which is good, but I'm still confused.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well, because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess. I have decided on her name. And her name will be Maelle.
Act 3. Maelle. So it was Act 1, Gustav, Act 2, Verso, Act 3, Maelle.
Alicia.
Actually, I prefer Maelle.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Maelle, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Maelle, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Mama, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Mama did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone is better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
Alright, so, Lumiere. Painted power Pictos acquired. Thank God. The power to deal more than 99999 damage. Maelle recovered her memories as a Paintress. Well, that's good. Maelle now has access to new
Your
skills.
father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
I mean, we usually do have a soft spot for our daughters, but I don't know about all that. Real quick, we will look verse on Maelle. Wardrobe, we have Real Maelle now, so you can go back to the expedition stuff, or you can just use Real Maelle, which is what we're gonna do, and Real Maelle hair, cool. But it said she had new skills, so let's see this. We now have Phantom Strike, deals high void damage to all enemies, 4 hits, also gives a 35% of a gradient charge, okay. Burning Canvas deals high single target void damage, 5 hits, 1 burn per hit, damage increased for each burn on the target, okay. And then Stendhal deals extreme void damage, 1 hit, removes self shields and self applies defenseless. So you get defenseless, but you do more shield, but you do extreme damage, 1 hit. Okay. So she has 1 skill point available. Cool. All right, well, we're gonna continue on. This is gonna be a long episode. There's just nothing I can do about it. It's just a long section of the game. I could stop right now, but unfortunately, I don't have the time to start a whole new video because I have the time for this. But a whole new video, another 40, 50 minutes or whatever, would not be as great. So, yeah, what this sounds like is Verso's not real. He's a created mirage of the Verso that died in real life. And then Alicia tried to come in here and got painted over as Maelle and born, quote-unquote, into a family that had not much time to live. But now she's regaining her memories as the real Maelle, so when they Gommage the fake Maelle that was painted over her Gommage, because she wasn't made immortal like Verso was, and like I'm assuming the masked Alicia is a painted version too, and the painted Renoir, but they Gommaged the Renoir away with the Curator, so I think he's gone for good, unless she repaints him, I guess. I don't know if she could do that, who knows, with her power or whatnot, but Verso is a painted version. So there's that. And then the Renoir we were fighting was a painted version. And the Paintress was actually Alicia's mother. And the person who's painting all this And the real Renoir was trapped below the monolith, but he's also been doing the Gommages to kill everybody, to try to get everybody out of here. Again, it's rather crazy. But here we go, and there's the curator. So, as we all expected, the curator is the real Renoir. So, the curator was helping us to get Alicia, or to get expeditions to get rid of the Paintress so that he could get his wife out of this and back into the real world, because this is Verso's painting. Verso died and she's spending her time with her fake family that she painted. But also, as you can see from the notes and the journals, she has a disdain for Alicia because she's kind of the reason. They don't give the explicit reason why, but she's kind of the reason why Verso's dead. Verso died to save her. And so that's why she gave her the painted version, all the scars and all that, whereas like Verso can walk, talk to, all that stuff, but the painted version of Alicia had all the scars and all the stuff that she normally had, but they were all trying to defend us. So that's why the painted Renoir was trying to stop us and stop the expeditions from getting to the Paintress. So that's crazy. So there's 2 Renoirs in here. There's only one Verso because the real Verso's dead. There's technically 2 Alicias. Both of them were kind of painted versions. The Maelle was like a painted version of Alicia that was painted over her, so she still existed. That's why she still is here, because she exists in real life. You can't kill her because she exists in real life. So interesting. The whole thing is interesting. There's 2 of everybody basically. I don't know how Clair fits into here. I don't know if she's been in here or. I think what she was saying, she was helping Renoir by trapping the chroma, so I think that's saying she created, I think she said my creations, like trap chroma, I think is what she said, or maybe pulling from something else I've read somewhere else, but I think she created Nevrons to help Renoir, and that's why the chroma doesn't escape. And I think when you Gommage people, they don't get chroma either. I think they're just gone. So that between the Gommage and the Expeditioners dying, she doesn't have as much chroma, and she can't control the paint or the painting as well, I think. I don't know. That part is a little bit lost on me, but the rest of it is who is now at least making sense. That is the real Renoir over there. This is now the real Alicia. Maelle had kind of been painted over her and then lived her life. Now she has all of her memories back. Verso has all the memories of the original Verso, but it's just a painted version. And everybody here is painted. All Lune, CL, all the people who can Gommage are all just painted people in a world that Verso created, and now Aline is living in to deal with her grief over losing her son. So, crazy. It's crazy. The story is insane and awesome.
Papa.
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eline's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Aline did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No! What are you...
It's time to go home.
Verso, come on. Come on.
So I guess his soft spot for you doesn't really matter, huh, Alicia?
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your Paintress side.
We believe in you.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude, it's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right?
She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies.
They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
How did we go marched? Maelle, your hair.
much to talk about.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you!
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners, the ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the Gommage.
It's sold chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
Well, there we go. We're a fucking coward because we didn't tell him. Again, I would have such an existential crisis. This would essentially be like if someone told us that we're all just living a simulation, which we very well could be, and that it didn't really matter. So it's like, from their point of view, like their lives still matter, but like, and like it's kind of like a video game. Like Verso's lives and these people's lives matter in the context of the video game, right? But like when it comes to real life consequences, like it's nothing. It's just a painting. Like their lives still exist. They still have memories. They have all of this, but it's all controlled by a paintress, a person who or whoever controls the chroma of the canvas. So yes, you can come in here and be alive. It's like playing a video game. The people that you play with in the video game are alive in that game, but they're not, you know, they're not real people. So it would be like Aline is spending all of her time grieving. It'd be like if Verso made a video game and she's just playing that video game all day, not eating, not sleeping, not doing all that stuff, and dying. I don't think it works quite like that because Maelle was in here for what, 16 years technically. I think it like time doesn't pass the same in this painting. It's probably been like a couple days for her or something like that. I don't know if they've ever given you any type of like time frame. But yeah, it's just it would be a very existential thing for them to find out that I'm just someone's just playing me in a video game. Whoever would be playing me in this video game needs to do a better job. But yeah, it's just it's crazy. Yeah, we'll get into it more, but it turns into like, for Renoir, I 100% get where he's coming from. Like, yeah, he's committing a genocide by killing these people is what people say, but again, he's a real life person killing video game characters. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it matters, but also if my wife and kids were playing video games and dying, I would do the exact same thing. I would kill out that video game or destroy the video game or whatever. So you know what I mean? Like, it just becomes, I guess, a difference of perspective. Like, from them, obviously, I can see why they're upset. They think they're living, breathing, real people, and they kind of are in this painting, but they don't actually exist. None of it actually exists, which is kind of, is like cool, but also like sort of a bummer, because it's like, damn, none of these people actually exist. Like the paintress and all that was like a cool, like, hey, what is happening? Why is she killing people? And then this turns out to be the reason why. It's still cool. The twists are insane. It's something I didn't see coming, and it's awesome. But it kind of flattens the rest of it after that, like Act 3 and on. It's still great music, still great gameplay, still a great game, but it kind of like lessens it. It's like, okay, so I'm in a video game, playing a video game, basically. You're not actually, that's not what's happening, obviously. But, yeah. Or you could compare it to like the anime Sword Art Online. If my family were in a game where they could die because they're playing a game, and if they died in the game, they died in life, I would want them out of that, you know what I mean? I don't care about the people in the game. That's a little bit of a softer example, though, because like that's other people they'd be killing in the game, that you'd be killing other people, but so I guess it doesn't really translate. I had the thought, and then it doesn't really actually translate. I'm wrong, but anyway, it's quite the existential crisis for them, I guess, is what I'm getting at. But they don't actually really exist, so there's that too. So now you can see we can upgrade weapons and upgrade expedition resources here. because the curator is not us. The curator is it's not on our team. The curator is Renoir, the real Renoir, and he wants to destroy the canvas. Justifiably in my case. Like I said, I don't usually get behind the villains, or like I like to see when you have a justifiable story. Renoir has a justifiable reason for wanting to do this, I guess is more what I'm getting at. People will call him evil and all that and say he's committing a genocide. He's killing people that don't actually exist. They're in a painting. But again, so like I said, it kind of flattens the ending of the game. It's still cool though, the conflict within Verso, the conflict with Maelle, the conflict from Renoir. It's all cool, but anyway, that's where we're gonna leave it. This is a really long episode. It was longer because I rambled on about my thoughts and such. Really cool story, and yeah, now it is time to continue on the game, but we will do that in the next part. And now our goal is to take on Renoir, so because Maelle wants to stay in the canvas forever, so that is now our objective, is to take on Renoir so Maelle can stay in the canvas for forever and waste her real life away. Even though, again, I get it from Maelle's perspective too, where she in real life as Alicia, she's missing an eye, her face is burned up, her brother's gone. I get it here. She can spend time with her quote unquote brother. So like I get it. I get parts of it, but again, yeah. We will do all of that and delve into the rest of this in the next upcoming part. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.